Give me that old school love right now. You know when I hold you, you won't be alone. As long as I'm here, as long as you love me.
Hi everyone, thank you once again for tuning in. Today I have a blow dry tutorial to show you how I go from this to this. But before we get into that, I just wanted to send out a huge thank you to anyone who tuned into my last video, which was a kind of get ready with me video. That was just me kind of testing out the water, playing with my new camera and the editing software that I have. And it can only go up from there, right? So thank you.
Can only go up from there, right? So thank you.
So thank you if you tuned into that video, and if you subscribed to me in the past couple of days, thank you so much. I will try my best to get out some really good videos to you guys at least twice a week, so look out for that. If there's any specific type of video that you want to see, just go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Thumbs up this video if you like it, and let's get on to the tutorial. This is my hair about, I want to say 40 minutes after I washed it. It's not completely wet, it's just moist. So what I do is I take my blow dryer, and I'm using the Twin Turbo 3800, and I have it on the highest setting and the hottest setting. When I get out the shower, I use my Renewing Argan Oil of Morocco, and it's a penetrating oil, and I do this just to have some, it protects my hair from the heat, and it makes my hair a lot more silky and soft once I'm done straightening it. So I take my hair and I put it into sections. So what I do is first is just take my thumbs and go directly above my ears and pull it back. So I take the rest in a bun. Now you can part your hair however you like to part your hair. This is just how I like parting my hair. So then I take that hair I just parted, and I part that in two, and then I work one side at a time. So what I'm going to be using is this hairy brush. What I'm going to be using is this brush I got from Target. It's the Goody brand, and I think I would say about maybe 2 inches wide. I'm not quite sure, but I just take it and I brush my hair a couple of times with that. I don't start on any particular side, but for the sake of this video and the lighting, I'm going to start on this side. So what I just do is first I focus on my roots. So I'm not going to be able to talk as I'm blow drying my hair. So I just take the brush and I roll it at my roots to get that nice and taut. And then I just take and I focus on my roots for about the first couple of minutes, and then I go and do the rest of my hair, and you'll see. My roots are done. I will go from behind my hair and roll my brush to get it nice and taut. And then I will continue to blow dry the rest of this section. I feel that piece is as straight as I would like it to be, I work on the ends. So what I do for the ends, let me put you down a little bit. What I do for my ends is just take the brush and wrap my hair around it, just like that. So I'll do it again. Take my hair and wrap it around, and then take my blow dryer and work. So I don't know how to explain this, but I take it. So So I take it once wrapped, blow dry it, and then I go back in and I kind of roll the brush, not completely taking it off. So every time I get to the end, I roll back up. Go to the end, I roll back up. And that is how I get a decent curve at the end, so it's not just completely dead straight. So I'll show you again on this side. I roll the brush at my roots until it's taut, pull it straight, take my blow dryer and focus on my roots for about a minute or so. So now that's as straight as this section is going to get. So now I'm just going to go ahead and section another section about right here, right above my eyebrow. So I'm going to go ahead and take out my bun. Just using my finger, I'm going to take another section. So now I have another section. Now I don't like them too thin because then it just takes forever to get through my whole head. I do have a lot of hair and it's thick and curly, so, but they're not too thick either where I don't feel like I can get my roots as straight as I want them, because to me that's the most important part. If I don't have my roots completely straight, well, the rest, blowing my hair out will not even matter. So for me, the most important part is to get my roots really, really straight as much as I can with the blow dryer. And if I need to, at the end, which I usually don't, I'll go in with a flat iron and get my hair to be as smooth as possible. But I find myself lately that with this blow dryer, I don't really need to do that because it gets the job done. So I definitely recommend this blow dryer. It's the Twin Turbo 3800. If you're looking for a great professional grade blow dryer, I really suggest going with this. I believe it was about some $180 and I got mine on Amazon. It was actually a Christmas present and I absolutely love it so far. So if you're looking for, like I said, a professional grade blow dryer, definitely check this one out. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing that I did on the lower section. I just grab my brush, roll it at the roots until it's nice and taut, pull it even tauter, and then just work on my roots for about a minute or so. I think it's even less than that, but I'm just kind of guesstimating. But you want to get those roots as straight as you possibly can, and this is especially important for curly hair for that really long-lasting and professional looking blowout. Once I get to my ends, again, you could take your hair and wrap it around like this and then work it through. I do that sometimes like I showed you on the bottom section, but most times at this point, just trying to get out the door. So what I do is just come from the back, go down, and then roll my brush. So I keep it vertical and I just roll, pull, roll, pull, roll, pull, roll, pull. I never actually let the brush leave my hair. I roll it back up before the brush, before my hair could come off the brush, if that makes sense. And I just smooth it out with my hand, give it a twist, and let it cool like that. So now I'm going to go into the other side. I end up having about 4 to 5 sections to completely straighten my hair. I will go and do the rest of the sections, and I will come back when I'm at the top to show you how I do my bang area. So what I do when I get to the top is I do a middle part, and it's basically the same thing that I do on the rest of my hair. I just spend a little bit more time trying to curl the front so that it curls away from my face, you know, and that it frames my face nicely. Sometimes I will leave it in that middle part, and other times I will take, after I'm finished blow drying and my hair is completely straight, I will take it and do a side part, and that just gives it more volume once I put it to the side, because I was blow drying it in one direction like this the entire time, and once it's completely straight, when I put it this way, it just gives it a natural boost of volume and body. So I'm going to go ahead and straighten this part of my hair, and I'll be right back. And if you're wondering why I had to change brushes, it's because this good old goodie brand broke. So after I finish each section, I like to take my hair and curl it away from my face using my fingers. So just as it cools down, it can curl and cool down in that style. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side, and I will be right back. So now my hair is completely straight using the blow dryer alone, and I think it looks pretty good like this. But if you want a little bit more curl, you can go in with a curling iron like so, and just take it to the ends to give it a little bit more oomph. I'm going to go ahead and take my 1-inch curling iron. This is from Conair, and I've had this for about 3 or 4 years now, ever since I started college, and I'm actually in my 4.5 year now. Well, I'm done, but I've had it since my freshman year, so it's done me good. So I'm going to go ahead and take just my bangs, and I'm going to take it in my left hand, and with my thumb I'm going to open the clamp and place my hair in it. So the clamp is facing down and the barrel is up. I'm just going to take my curls, and I'm going to start midway and just curl up. Leave it there for 2 seconds, and pulsing or squeezing the clamp, I'm going to slowly move down until my ends are in the clamp, and then roll back up. So. And I'll leave that there for another 7 or 8 seconds. And let it go. So I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to touch that at all. I'm going to take the next section. There's really no method to my madness here. I'm just taking each section about 1 inch or 1.5 inches, clamp facing downward, barrel facing upward, and rolling it starting midway. Leave it there for a couple of seconds and pulse, and slowly move your way down to the end and roll back up, and leave that there for about 10 seconds or so. You can feel it with your finger if it's hot enough, and then let go. Again, I'm not going to touch it. When I get to this side, I'm going to take the curling iron in my right hand. Again, clamp facing down, barrel facing up, and just do the same thing. Start halfway, roll up, leave it there for a couple of seconds, pulse until you reach the end of your hair. Roll up. Leave it for about 10 seconds. And release. And don't touch it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off my hair, and I will be back in a second. Okay, so I went ahead and I curled the rest of my hair, and I went ahead and I sprayed some hairspray. This is my favorite one. This is L'Oreal Paris Elnett hairspray, and I love it. And then that's it. I left it in a middle part today. I go ahead and run my fingers through it just to break up those curls a little bit. Shake it at the roots. And most days this is what I do. Sometimes I'll take it and I'll do a side part, but for the most part I leave it just like this. So thank you guys for watching. Put a thumbs up if you like this video, and let me know if you want to see any other hair tutorials, perhaps a curly hair routine or something like that. Also, thumbs up this video if you like my makeup and you want a tutorial on it. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Actually a Christmas mishap with my smaller brush and since we had that little mishap with my
cheeks hurt. The cheeks hurt from fake smiling. Hello everybody. Alright, stop playing. Stop.
Hello everybody. Hello. Hello. Don't do that. Today I yes. Do this.
I can't. I don't know my intro. I'm never gonna make it.